So how do we ensure that Duke of Edinburgh is embedded and it's bigger than just one person's passion within the school? Is really about planning. So you need to be looking at your staff and provision. So there can't be only one person who is able to do Duke of Edinburgh in the school. So first of all, you have to look at finding an interest group. We have to get training in place. It's quite difficult to get that training in place, so that's where we could do the support to look at when the courses are running, how much is going to cost, how do you get teachers onto courses, because I think there can be a perception that you need all the awards, which of course you do for gold, but in fact to get a bronze group going is much more manageable. So future proofing and embedding that for the school takes the planning then around encouraging staff to get involved, getting them onto the courses, making sure that you have, if you've got a large group like ourselves, you need 3 or 4 staff trained at any one time. And looking at next year, so how do we get another 2 to 3 trained every year so that we've got that future proofing. Getting involved with the community, so it doesn't all have to be about school staff. Are there parents who are keen to be involved? Are there in fact pupils who are about to leave keen to be involved as former pupils? So really looking at where can you use all your resource, and in a time with dwindling resource, you have to grab what you can. And then you need to look at your curriculum. So how do we embed it into the curriculum? So if it has been a bolt-on group running as an extracurricular option, how do you make sure that that can then come in and be part of your agenda within the school? So it might be it does continue as extracurricular, but it has to be there as a strong option that young people know will see them through right to gold. So there has to be a progression pathway. And then if you're looking at something in a school, there has to be an inclusion element. So how do you make sure that young people who cannot access it out of school are able to access it within the school curriculum? So we have got a Duke of Edinburgh inclusion group running in the school, which is during the school day. So we have to look at all these various options to make sure that it's a future-proofed course, not a bolt-on, and not something that's inaccessible to some of your young people.